You guys have been asking me to return, so here we are at the House of Fun at 210 White Horse Pike in Barrington, New Jersey. Last time we were here, there were so many people, so I came on a weekday, and it was basically just me. Man, it's good to be back here and have this place all to myself. Look at this wrestling wall. It is stacked with everything I love. The first thing that popped out to me was this classic Superstars Draws. $28 is actually really good for that figure mint on card, and it was pretty minty. But you guys know, when I come to these type of stores, I love the Lucy bin. So we're going to go through this Lucy bin for a few minutes. I'm not even going to commentate it. You guys can skip through it or you can enjoy because there's a lot of goodies in here. Over here was the vintage Lucy case. They had everything 90s, Ghostbusters, Aliens, but of course at the bottom they had wrestling. There was a bunch of LJNs. There was a Honky Tonk Man, an LJN ref. Look at all these Hasbros. Some are oxidized, but it's okay. They had AWA wrestlers, WCW, original San Francisco toy makers, a bunch of stuff. And behind me there was this like Hot Wheels section, and I noticed it had all of the Nitro rods, but up here were the original legends of wrestling and a limited edition Christy Hemme figure. A little bit out of my price range as far as what it is, so I passed on it even though it is the only Christy Hemme figure, so eventually I'm going to have to pick that up for my Ruthless Aggression. Here was the Edge No Way Out. This is my absolute favorite Ruthless Aggression style packaging, was this No Way Out set. They had some AEW, they had Ray Phoenix. As you can see, they have Pentagon Jr. and of course, Frankie Kazarian from the most recent set. I was surprised, and I thought $40 wasn't bad considering people are having trouble getting it, even people who pre-ordered it. So $40 for a brand new figure that's not even in stores yet, not bad. Here's more No Way Outs. They were both Shawn Michaels. The one issue I have with this store, and it's a good issue to have, is that these shelves and these pegs are absolutely stocked to the gills. They're so stacked that it's hard to look at anything without pulling stuff off. Like, it's hard to just skim through because you just knock everything off. But tons of Ruthless Aggression. You guys know I love it. Mark Jindrak, Christian, Big Show, Triple H. There's a Tatanka back there, which a lot of people want for the RAs. I recently unboxed one in the past couple of years on my channel somewhere. Here's my favorite Stevie Richards, and I can't believe I don't have it. It's the BWO Stevie. Kurt Angle. We got Booker T here. I didn't like that packaging back then. The Brian Kendrick. We got John Cena. There's a bunch of retros. Here's a 3-pack of King Kong Bundy, Marcus Corvan, and I found more AEW figures. They had Scorpio Sky and Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy was $50. Scorpio Sky was $40, but Jungle Boy was $50. There's Steven Richards, Ariel, $38. Finley Build and Brawl. They had Bobby Lashley from the ECW set, random ECW, just incredible. Johnny freaking Rods, the only figure he ever had, and it's amazing he even got one, honestly. There's Gorilla Monsoon, Jerry Lawler, Lex Luger. They were absolutely stocked. I knew they recently got classics in, but I was so overwhelmed, guys. There's Shawn Michaels from the Heaven and Hell match. They had Jack Swagger, John Morrison, Evan Bourne, Finley. Back here we got Tyson Kidd. I wanted this Tyson because it's tough to find the Tyson Kidd Ruthless Aggression figures, but he did not have a tag on it. And I don't like the whole asking for prices thing. They have gotten better. A lot of the stuff has price tags on it, but I just didn't feel like bringing it up to ask how much it was. Tons of retros, as you can see. There's Draws again. I decided that I was going to check this out. $28 really isn't bad, like I said. But I decided I'm going to take a couple off the pegs and check them out that way. So there's Junkyard Dog, Giant Gonzalez. We got Greg the Hammer Valentine. Man, these pegs are so stacked, guys. It's so hard to look at what they got. I noticed that they had this Mick Foley, like Commissioner Mick Foley, autographed. And $45 for an autographed figure isn't bad. And I am not like a professional authenticator, but that signature did look pretty legit to me. Here's a 1 of 1,000 Melina, but she had a growth on her face, kind of like Jillian Hall. Here's Sheamus, 1 of 1,000. They had a ton of these 1 of 1,000s from the original first couple series of Basics by Mattel. Here's an autographed Iron Sheik, and I mean, Iron Sheik's autograph, it's a shame. It's really not the best, but Tully Blanchard. We got Tank Abbott, which I already have. $28 isn't bad for him, though. We got Cowboy Bob Orton, George the Animal Steel, Honky Tonk Man, Chief J Strongbow, Andre the Giant up here. Next to him is Candice Michelle. This is an awesome one. Rick the Model Martel. $50 isn't bad for it. I wasn't ready to drop $50 today on one figure, but it's really good. He's got the sweater around his neck. Nikolai Volkov. One-man gang. As you can see, they got Classy Freddie Blassie over there. Andre the Giant. Another one for $50. Gorilla Monsoon, Iron Sheik, Honky Tonk. Guys, they were stocked. apparently they recently bought somebody's entire collection of classics. There's Barry Windham. What do we got here? Oh, we got the 1 of 1,000 black and white Superstar Billy Graham. This is $65. It's like the only Billy Graham I'm missing, but I wasn't going to drop that today. Series 1 Hitman, Tito Santana. We got the LJN style Austin, Rick Steiner. There's Fabulous Moolah. She was actually pretty cheap. She was like $20 or something. There's Harley Race. As you can see, there's another Superstar Billy Graham there. Hillbilly Jim. I was having trouble getting this Harley Race on there. I didn't know if like the hook was bent or something, but we eventually got him on there. Got to clean up the area, make sure we leave things the way that we found them. That's what I try to do. Even if you don't see me cleaning stuff up on my videos, I always do, because I'm a neat freak. There's Coco Beware. Bruiser Brody, $100. I can't believe that's what Brody goes for now. There's Superfly, Don Morocco. They got more gorillas. There's Bob Backlund. This is one I haven't seen in a while. And I thought $48 wasn't bad because it's a little bit more later series of the classic superstars, which are always kind of hard to come by these days. But, man, I wanted all these classics. Even the ones that I already have, like some of them were just in such great shape that I could have replaced mine with better condition. So if you're a classic guy, I definitely suggest you get over to House of Fun because they have some gems. Came over to the premium Lucy wall, which is basically better quality figures, a little bit higher price. It's mostly Mattel figures and Jack's Ruthless Aggression. Nothing was really popping out to me that I really needed or wanted, but it was still good to skim through them. A lot of basics. There's a WCW Toy Biz, some Ruthless Aggression, some classic superstars, Deluxe Aggression. There's Tank Abbott. Sheamus, Mattel Basic, Alberto Del Rio, Nunzio. There's Toy Biz Hogan, the new Elite WrestleMania Edge. Good luck with that one. There's Mickey James from the RA set. A lot of good stuff. But like I said, I'm only trying to get one of each Ruthless Aggression guy, and girl. And I didn't really need many of these. But I did notice this, the Melina and Ashley limited edition 2-pack, $120. If you know anything about Ruthless Aggression figures, $120 is actually an excellent deal based on what these go for. I just wasn't ready to drop that. Over here, I noticed that they had a Hulk Hogan ring giant. I looked all over to see if there was a price. There wasn't. I'm assuming it's probably like $20. Still cool to see, and they had a John Cena to go with it. But I decided I was going to come over here, check out the carded figures again. They had a bunch of battle packs. There was a random G.I. Joe there, which I didn't want to like just throw on the side, but I had to put it somewhere. We're going to look through all of the Mattel Basics. The majority of it, to be honest with you, were John Cena's, Batista's, Randy Orton's, Undertaker's, R-Truth's. You know, a lot of the guys that were in a lot of the sets back then, Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, 2 of those 2-packs. I was surprised by this. David Otunga and Michael Tarver 2-pack, and for $48. I remember a couple years ago, I found an extra Michael Tarver, and I sold it on eBay loose for $30. So to get one mint on card for $48, that's not bad at all. They had some famous scenes, more battle packs, Rey Mysterio and Evan Bourne. This one was so dusty. I couldn't believe how dusty it was. But there's Randy Orton and Batista Evolution. There's Vicky Guerrero and Edge. I needed a Vicky Guerrero, but this didn't have a price on it, so I kind of just passed on it. There was the Miz and Morrison pack, and here we have Michelle McCool and Chuck Palumbo. I actually really like that Chuck Palumbo. A lot of people don't like its head scan. I think it's pretty cool, and he's got the chain on the back. There's some famous scenes. I know a lot of people aren't big into them, but here are the finishing moves. There's Rikishi. Here is The Rock and Jericho and Kurt Angle. I always loved the finishing move set because the way they were positioned in the box was really cool. It showed you, the range of motion of each action figure and really showed you all the possibilities that you could do with them. More Mattel Basics. They even had a draft figure over there, and I forgot to even look and see who it was. I honestly don't remember. But there is this Bring the Noise Shawn Michaels that still plays the sound. It's kind of like just like random yelling. I thought it was going to be his entrance music, but it's not. There is The Undertaker. Let me see if I can't remember if I pull off the draft one. There's ECW. We got SmackDown versus Raw Ray. I guess that was a GameStop one. Undertaker, and I wanted to see who this Motu was, and it's Roman Reigns. Down here, they had the limited edition Sergeant Slaughter and Randy Orton pack. There's the Ortons and Undertaker. There's Kane and Big Show. And back here was DX and Jonathan Coachman. Hard to see because the lighting isn't great. But, yeah, they had a lot of stuff. I couldn't believe how much stuff they had. It's very overwhelming. It's one of those stores you have to keep coming back to. And then I noticed the pop wall. I came over here. Look how extensive this pop wall is. It kind of looks like how Hot Topics used to look. And over here they have more lines. They have Muppets, Simpsons, Lord of the Rings. You name it, they got it. All right, so I didn't pick up everything I was looking at. Picked up Colin Delaney for $8. He was in good shape. I needed another one. Johnny Stamboli for the RA collection. I got this Jillian. She was $10 or $8, $10. And last but not least, I also got Jesse. Been putting him off because I wasn't sure if I wanted the regular or the red. But this one matches Festus from the 2-pack, so I figured why not. Going to give these guys a fig bath. As I said earlier in the video, I meant to get that Draws, and I didn't realize until I was editing the video and filming this that I forgot it. So I have to go back and pick up that Draws because it was a pretty good price, and I'm a big Draws guy. So yeah, got to get that. But these Lucy's are in... Clearly, they come from a displayer, not a player, because that's what we are. You can always tell by the hair. The hairlines are a good dead giveaway. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy. So, yeah, hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know the rest. Hit us up on Instagram at FigHeel and on TikTok at FigHeel. And we'll see you next week. Peace.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeel. Check out my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Head over to Heroes Hideout for all your figure needs and use code FigHeel at checkout to save 10%.